So this year, I'm on the quest to go down from 40 cards down to about 15 or so because I've identified ones that have unique benefits or perks that fit my personal lifestyle, but don't.
Let's go into some major things that you talked about as of recently. So to set the stage, I want people to know, one, how many credit cards do you have open right now? And how many have you had open in your lifetime? So people know that you are the expert on this.
Excellent. My name's Key. It's a pleasure to see you all again and be exposed to you if this is for the first time. I run the YouTube channel called Kiki Adventures, and over my lifetime, I've had well over 100 credit cards. I think the total right now is 110. That does
Wow.
not mean to say I have all those cards today, just in my lifetime. That's how many I've had. Right now, Calvin, I'm sitting at just about 40 active credit cards that are open.
Last year, of course, you said you did 12 cards in 12 months. What was the biggest reason that you started cutting cards? Like what made to that
Sure.
decision?
And this is one of the things I wanted to talk about today. And especially being the start of a brand new calendar year, is we need to reflect. So, why I close these cards is because having such a large portfolio, there were so many duplications across the perks, benefits, even the types of points I was earning. And I wasn't able to maximize all that because I just had too many cards.
I like how you mentioned that because especially coming from someone who's had as many cards, that you have had and the relationships that you've built.
Mhm.
Let's say, for example, that you say, okay, I'm going to cancel this card. Obviously, every reason is different. Could you kind of explain the reasoning kind of behind that? And then what effect have you seen on your credit score when you've done that?
Sure. So the first thing I do is really make sure that this is a card that I want to cancel. I kind of pull up my full portfolio of cards. I have them over here, y'all. Y'all know I keep them all organized. So this year I'm on the quest to go down from 40 cards down to about 15 or so because I've identified ones that have unique benefits or perks that fit my personal lifestyle, but don't duplicate and step on the toes of something that I already have in my wallet. So just getting to a point where, you know, the most doesn't always make sense. Here's the thing. When I go to cancel a card, I really make sure, okay, is this something that I haven't used in a while? But next step is I call that bank and I say, hey, I want to move the credit limit on this card to one that I already have in my portfolio. So
Mhm.
things like my overall credit utilization, my overall, just like, portion of my credit that, that's relying on your score is unaffected. So when you think about what's changed on my credit score, it's really nothing because one, I'm closing these accounts in good standing, and two, my bucket of credit hasn't changed. I just have less
Mhm.
cards now.